gameplay. It's a great video so far. That's who we are gonna go up against, the Indiana Pacers. But that's enough said. Let's get into this video. First, I gotta go. You know, I can't just skip the practice. I don't feel too good. I don't feel too good.
Hey, need some help?
Alright. Sup, baby boy? You ready to start this season? Alright, let's talk about you and Cobb. You ain't. How am I supposed to get minutes with him ahead of me? You play your game, don't ever think you have plenty of opportunities here. The team has assured me in that. Appreciate that, man. Anytime you talk soon, alright? Sounds good. Talk to you.
Over here, gentlemen. Time to get to work. If we can improve our shooting percentages, we stand a better chance of winning games. Get over to your stations. There's gonna be a lot of shooting drills today.
Alright. Alright. There we go. Oh, I gotta make those.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up a shot.
Now we can start the game. My freaking stomach hurt. Like, y'all don't understand. When y'all be eating too much food and y'all get full and y'all can't eat no more, what I'll be doing, I'll be drinking a lot of drinks, like water or sometimes juice, but always water though, so it could go down my system. But my stomach still be hurting.
This is the first time I ever tried to qualify, ended up finishing up second.
I qualified the last 2 years, so hopefully third time.
If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Kevin Harlan here.
Ceremony was delayed and understandably so,
Oh, snap.
but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was, led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic
comes way too quickly, and we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it out.
And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Brogdon knows he has the touch from there, so he's very comfortable launching the three ball.
All around. Passes it to Garland. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
For real, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Holiday. He had 13 points in the win against Detroit. Sabonis.
Got my breath
Good
stink.
D by Drummond.
I brush my teeth every day, but my breath still stink.
To do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away.
And so here is Indiana following the score by Cleveland.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And it's clear that Sexton loves
Change for Drummond.
Well, I think he was an intending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Lets it go with the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense.
Offensive.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. Cobb comes in for Garland. Then for the Pacers, McDermott's checked in for Justin Holiday. Lamb comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Brogdon. Now here is Holiday. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Lamb kicks to Howard.
Ain't he supposed to be with the Bucks?
Sabonis. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, that's the other
Cavaliers lead
Holiday.
by
I don't
7.
know.
Finished off the break. 7 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has
Back to Sabonis. Outside, Lamb. And slam dunk by Lamb.
You know, using his athleticism well on these drives inside, Lamb is the
And it's blocked. And stolen by Sexton. The shot's good.
and their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Lamb. After the made shot from Hendrick Scott. Sabonis finds Lamb. Outside Holiday. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
And the first one drops.
He's still trying to find his footing, but Doug McDermott is a great shooter, no question about that, but he needs to keep adding more to his game.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Sabonis.
I feel like crying because I'm improving my player, but like at the same time, I'm still not making all my shots. Like I could shoot anything like 2s or 3s, and I still.
Harris out. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3.
Play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Pacers trail by 7. Yes. With 2 seconds left, he can't get that one to fall. And so it's Cleveland. Headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo.
I can't wait till I upgrade my overall, man. I can't wait.
And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
These things is just a relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard. Just give it your all. You can live with the results after that. 10%.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone.
He to the raw athlete. Now he's a skilled.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
We've got a Okoro. Harris is out there at Portland. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Osman in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Kevin Love. You know, winning that championship as you did, great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No.
And, well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. There's Brogdon after the made shot from Harris. Pass to Bitadze. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Indiana with a new shot clock. The Cavaliers leading by 9. In the corner, up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you look at McGee as a career resurgence undergoing, guys.
That one is off. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Indiana also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. And it's Oladipo in for T.J. McConnell.
Pacers were so tough.
The creativity, the strength. When Oladipo
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Sabonis. an man in.
You've got to defend Brogdon from mid-range. That guy is reliable from that distance.
He's got 5. Good chance shot. In. He drops it in.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been a more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions. Like now, here's Cobb. Drummond up top. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Little turnaround. That one off the back iron and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Oladipo outside. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Cobb. For 3. Back. Now, here's Oladipo. They shoot again. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him.
Then the lead of 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
+1. I got a +1. Let's go.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Cavaliers leading by 11 on the court for Indiana. Turner up. Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward. Singletary. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and
first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
and that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Oladipo, the pass is bonus. Here's the 3. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Oladipo.
You know, Oladipo feels like he can take and make this shot whenever he wants to. You can just see the confidence.
Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
Here's Brogdon. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. And stolen by Sexton. And Garland with a clear pass to the basket. And they pick up 2.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. There's the pass to Okoro. Outside, Sexton to the paint. Here's Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. Well, the defensive rotation steps slow. That ball inside time after time.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range. And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Drummond. Osman comes in for Sexton. That free throw good from Brogdon. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Garland picking up that last basket. Brogdon kicks to McDermott. McConnell scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Brogdon against Porter.
And they've got a big lead. Well,
And what I like about it is that this brand of basketballs has a sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
they're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kevin, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Get burst by the defender. They're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
A different look now for Indiana. Aaron Holiday comes in for Malcolm Brogdon.
You know, this is an area of his game that he's honing. Lamb knows he has to connect more from outside to help his all-around game.
Here's Osman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He kicks it to Cobb. Cleveland gets it back. Here's McGee. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Left to play.
Foul him in many cases.
The first one falls.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Oh, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
Porter goes back up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. He's off on the first.
Of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
That free throw good from Holiday. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Both free throws good from Holiday. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now from point-blank range.
Outside shooting really fueling this run.
Now, Cobb. Over to the wing. Singletary trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers here. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pacers trail by 8. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action. All field have been ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland. Sexton is up. There we come. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Kevin Love. Singletary. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
You know, and he's not a pass-first point guard, but Sexton's putting the work in, trying to raise the bar as a distributor.
Now, here's Oladipo. It's good.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Passes to Love. He dishes it to Cobb. And the dunk by Cobb.
We know Cobb is athletic, and we know he's explosive. So
Outside Holiday. Sabonis
Before his first turnover there. It's a good stretch
here too. Watkins checked in. Now, here's Garland. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. 5 didn't catch to Holiday. To the middle. Out there. Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Sabonis.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And Drummond throws it down.
thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now, here's Oladipo. Nice D from Sexton.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so you hate this.
And first one falls for him. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top right now.
Sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going.
And the Cavaliers with possession here after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Oladipo against Sexton, taken away by Holiday. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Oladipo hits Drummond with the and so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Drummond. Over Holiday. And another miss by Cleveland. Pacers trail by 12. Brogdon kicks to Holiday. Here's Oladipo. It's tipped.
You know, having a point guard who can block shots is a luxury. Sexton with terrific timing and reach on that one.
It's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 14. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, well, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, defensively is where he makes his greatest impact.
That's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low-post go-to move.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very performance for the
Getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, hey, listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone. Season series against
the Pacers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Colin Sexton.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Inside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it...
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown, their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Alright guys, on the next episode, we'll be versing the Milwaukee Bucks. But if you enjoyed the video, and if it's your favorite video, then leave a like. But also, if it's also your favorite video, leave a comment to tell me that's your favorite video. And yeah, man, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, and that's who will be versing, the Milwaukee Bucks. But yeah, man, nothing else to say. But yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the next video.